Welcome back. For our last conversation, the International Organization for Migration has launched the WakaWell Fan Zone, a new digital space designed to guide African football fans attending the Africa Cup of Nations. Now, AFCON is underway from the 21st of December 2025, expected to go until the 18th of January 2026 in Morocco. The initiative promotes safe mobility and social cohesion through sport, building on IOM's commitment to protect and empower migrants. Now, joining us via Zoom from, that is of course, Senegal, Dakar, is WakaWell coordinator, Luca Puteman. Very good morning, Ms. Puteman, and thank you so much for making time to talk to us.
Good morning. Thank you for giving us the opportunity.
All right. Kindly just talk to us about the WakaWell Fan Zone. What exactly is its main purpose?
Thank you, Sophia. Well, you introduced it amazingly. I think it's a digital space for young Africans attending this big sports event to prepare them for anything but football. So we don't give the live results of the football matches. The organizers will do that. What we do is to help you prepare your trip, help you find accommodation, guidance with any paperwork you might have, basically currency, anything that you might need to make your experience at the AFCON the best possible. This is what the fan zone, a digital fan zone, will help you. It lives online on our website, wakawell.info. You can go to the homepage and find the fan zone from there. There you can download very light PDF guides on your phone, so they're with you at all times. Or you could connect it to a chatbot, which is on WhatsApp. And then you can just ask your questions, have all the information right there. For us, it's important when young Africans are traveling that we can guide them and prepare them. And this is really the best experience they can have. And this is what the fan zone is trying to do.
Yeah. So what type of activities and experiences can fan expect just to engage with throughout the WakaWell Fan Zone? Is it easily accessible?
I think it's very easily accessible. So first of all, it's a website is a central place. It's a very light website. So even if you have very low data, you can access it. But even if you don't want to stay on a website, which is totally understandable, we have different habits. You can just connect with the chatbots, which is on WhatsApp. So one click, and then you'll have it in your WhatsApp messages, just like you're texting your friends when you're at the AFCON. You can chat with our Salam, is our persona, our chatbot, who can ask your questions live. So you don't have to go back to the website. You can just have it all there. And even if you want to share any of this advice, those are also files that you can share through WhatsApp. So we really created this in a way that is tailored to how youth would like to receive information and interact with information.
Yeah. Now, Ms. Puteman, the WakaWell Fan Zone was launched following two successful hackathons, one that took place in Nairobi in September and also another one that took place in Rabat in November, where African, youth co-designed the fan zone and also just the chat box. Why was this co-creation process important and how did it shape the entire outcome of the app?
Thank you. Well, it's not just important, it's essential. Like our team is very diverse. We have people from across the world and across some of those countries that we represent, but our aim is to be Pan-African and we want to design this for African youth. So the best way to do it is actually let African youth design it. So when our platform turned 5, we wanted to add new features, a chatbot. Maybe we were thinking about different ideas, but we didn't just want to implement these ideas. So we threw the first hackathon in Nairobi and just put it out there to young designers who showed up very enthusiastically. And in 48 hours, they came up with solutions that we then started developing. And this is how the chatbot was born, and that we created this sports hub, like this whole sports section, including the fan zone. It was further developed in Morocco, and this has become our way of doing. So we
Yeah.
just go from one city to another, asking people to come up with the tools, to come up with the ideas. They do it brilliantly. It can be so fast. It's so adapted. So why would we want to do it anywhere else? And also it creates this beautiful network of young Africans that are involved, and they are really the owners of WakaWell. We just implement.
All right. So have you perhaps already seen like positive feedback from or early perhaps success stories from the app? Share with us,
The
some of
app,
those.
the
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a great question. So the app, it's really just a prototype that we are launching. We are preparing for big sport events coming up next year. So WakaWell is growing and we're doing a scale up into 26. We're adding countries. We are hoping to add Namibia as well. We are going now to 11 countries on the platform, but we are growing. The app is part of this. We are just prototyping it during this CAN. And when the holidays are over, we will gather all that feedback, all these reactions. But the enthusiasm is really big from everyone who is using it. So we are just looking forward how we can make it even better. You know, it's a growing process. It will not stop. But all the time we are looking for improvements. We're looking forward to the next hackathon to really keep growing and get all those new ideas.
Yeah. Now, the initiative extends beyond AFCON, although mainly right now it is with the focus of AFCON, for the fans who, will be traveling to there, but aligning itself with the International Organization for Immigration, pardon me, with its broader mandate. How would you say WakaWell Fan Zone is doing when it comes to contributing to some of the long-term goals of the
Thank you for
organization?
mentioning that. Yeah, as the AFCON is important to us because it's a big meeting of so many African nations. So it's an appointment that we didn't want to miss. But you're completely right. WakaWell does so much more. It is there to support young Africans in their mobility journeys wherever they are, wherever they want to go, and to really also highlight opportunities for travel within Africa. And how that aligns with IOM, that it is part of one of our main strategic goals is to facilitate regular pathways, meaning showing those opportunities for mobility that can be safe, regular, and dignified, and also creating alternatives and replies to potential dangerous forms of irregular migration. But really, we want to keep it at the positive side and show like what an experience abroad in another African country can look like, how it can be so amazing, and how it can be a self-fulfilling journey for any young African going there. So we want to be able to make the information available and support them in as many ways as we can.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ms. Putterman, and all the best.
Thank you so very much.
All right. That was Luca Putterman, who is the lead of WakaWell Info, joining us this morning, talking to us about IOM, which is the International Organization for Migration, launching the WakaWell Fan Zone for those who are finding themselves, well, perhaps who want to attend AFCON, that is, of course, in Morocco. That app is the one that would guide you there. You can ask it anything. It has a chat box which is called Salam and can answer any question that you basically have. I mean, it is an African app, developed by Africans. So it's basically still in the process, but well, so far so good. And the feedback that Ms. Putterman said that she has received so far has been positive. We'll be back shortly to say our goodbyes.